Hello there, chat. Hello there, and welcome to session 3 of a single player campaign as the Russian Empire in the Grand Combination mod, TGC for short. Hello and welcome back. How is everyone doing? Woven, Benjamin, Ledoge. I am looking forward to getting on with this. We have left this campaign on a bit of a cliffhanger. We've had some very interesting times. This mod has shown me that single player modding is not dead. Like we thought in the multiplayer community, we'd always just thought of HPM and HFM and H, insert letter here, M, and we looked down on those mods, but TGC has been something I've been meaning to try for possibly even years at this point, having been receiving recommendations for it for a very long time. And finally, about a week ago or sometime last week, we started playing, and I'm finally getting an understanding of how well single player mods have come along as well, just like multiplayer ones. So, and come to think of it, you know, in my OpenVic2 video or whatever, in my multiplayer guide, I could have used these as examples of the great mods out there. I mainly focused on the multiplayer mods that I know, but these are out here, you know. Anyway, so here we are. I'm about to show you where we left off. Got a man in my chat here assuming this is an alt history mod. No, this is a single player regular world conversion mod. Let me show you. Let me show you where we're at. Welcome everyone, welcome everyone. It's flavour as well as some mechanical changes and a whole new map projection. Not like a map as in alt history, but a map projection. A bigger map sort of thing. Right, I'll show you. So, and by the way, this, I don't think I commented on this before, but this artwork on the main menu is great. Just Victorian London, you know, perfect. Oh, I need to get the Discord voice thing. Hold on, before I get into the map here, one last thing. Here I am. That was easy. Alright, now we go into single player, we load my most recent save. We're at 1858 in our Russian Empire playthrough. And I also have to make the same disclaimer. I play this slowly. I take it slowly. I take my time. I'm immersing myself in the rich LARP that we're creating. And I'm pausing to talk to chat. I'm, you know, pausing to comment or make a point about the mod or something. This isn't a try-hard Speed 5 playthrough. I can't enjoy single player like that. I have to take things slowly and play it in a certain way to actually enjoy single player, because having played the game for nigh on a decade, I don't really get much enjoyment out of seriously just taking a country and playing normally. I have to play it in certain ways that give me interest, and I possibly also wouldn't be able to do this without streaming as well. So being able to talk to chat and explain things and talk makes me play this. I don't play single player Victoria 2 off stream myself anymore. I can't remember the last time I actually did that at all, really. Maybe I've done it within like the last year or two. So that's where I am on single player, but that said, I'm genuinely really enjoying this playthrough for all the reasons I've talked about. It's a great mod, I've got a great chat here to talk to, but just generally enjoying it. So, can you believe it though? I think it was on the first stream actually that I did actually get a comment saying you only went this amount of years in this amount of hours, and someone actually did comment on it, even though I explicitly stated how I was going to play right at the start. And I've done that every session. There's always one comment, isn't there? There's always one comment that goes directly against the thing that you clearly and unequivocally stated at the beginning of the entire thing. People are deaf. So, right. I'll show you where we were. Let's just launch up the save. Hello Cox, hello Keyless Kate, and everyone. Ryder, hello. Austria looking a bit rough. Yeah, well, things happened to them. Things definitely happened. The Hungarian 1848 revolution happened, and instead of annexing them in a peace deal, Austria actually just took 2 acquired states. And Hungary has been left as a rump state sort of thing. Well, it's not that rump, it's got 2 million pops. And then Banat was later released from... I can't remember if it was from Austria or Hungary. But it was released, and look at its accepted pops. Look at Banat. It's got Upper German, which is Lower German, geographically on the map, it's South German. That's always been a confusing thing about German cultures in that. They're not really... Yeah, the way that Victoria 2 does them actually is not really a correct way of demarcating German culture. They've always been referred to as Lower German, Upper German, High German, and all those things. Well, I guess Victoria 2 did it for simplicity, because lower, you naturally think lower, but an upper, you'd naturally think upper, but it's the other way around. Upper Germans are down here in Austria and Bavaria, and lower Germans are down there. I think it must be from the point of view of Rome or something, like the Romans coming out there, and they see the higher Germans first? I don't know. High Germans is in the mountains, because they're physically higher than the other Germans? I don't know. I don't know I don't know Germany lore. And, you know, I don't want to get too far into Germany lore, or you know what happens, so... Yeah, Hochdeutsch, that's how they say it, and it's... Hochdeutsch is actually what they call the standardized German language, I believe. Yeah, elevation, yeah. But yeah, hello everyone, welcome back to TGC. This is session 3 of this Russia campaign. We're in 1858. Last session, we just fought the Crimean War, and we were victorious. What did we take in the peace deal of the war? Well, that's actually down to railroaded events and decisions. We have to click the Treaty of Paris, which I think will determine our peace deal. The war goal in the Crimean War is assert rulership of protectorship of Eastern Christendom or something, which was like 70 war score. And I also took Columbia Department, or British Columbia, from the United Kingdom Dominion of the Hudson Bay Company for like 10 war score, total of 80. Because, as this Russia playthrough, I'm actually conquering America. That's my actual goal of the campaign. So I did that. And during the Crimean War, the United States also declared for a scripted war where they want to take back this bit of California and that I took from Mexico earlier. And I held off the United States in white peace them. I couldn't take anything off the United States because it was a status quo war for me, unfortunately. But just as I got done with the United States and white peace that, the Confederacy started, you know, appearing, and the Civil War has begun. Meaning, having killed America's army to a large extent during that war, the CSA has more brigades and they might be able to pull off a victory here, making my job of conquering America significantly easier. So that's all really good stuff, and we need to lower funding for the army immediately and demobilize, because the war is over, and take my troops back. And also, oh, another thing before I unpause and actually get to the campaign, another thing that happened here, take my troops back. Another thing that happened was there were Jacobin rebels in Congress Poland, and as soon as they appeared, I started sending them towards... oh yeah, I guess I was using mobilized troops to kill Poland. It doesn't matter. I'll just take my standing army over there. It's fine. And fund the army a little bit. So I wasn't unfortunate. I mean, I managed to kill the rebel stack, and I was so close to unsieging Warsaw from the rebels, but they broke free and became a Jacobin republic, and I immediately declared war to retake them. Bit annoying, bit annoying. But now, I think before I unpause, I will do the Treaty of Paris thing. Before I actually unpause. Let's send some troops up this way so they can get towards Poland. I have military access for Prussia, so I can actually send them into Poland this way. That'll be a quick way of taking them down. Anyway, are we all ready? By the way, of course, subscribe to the channel for many great benefits, the emotes and supporting me, and donate, exclamation mark, donate. The link is actually right there. Hello Train Boy. I'm now clicking the Treaty of Paris. Let's see what this does. Now that we have successfully asserted our authority over the Turks, it is time to convene the powers of Europe in Paris. Who's in Paris? The powers of Europe are. That's who it is. Guti Cars, hello. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Watching since the American Bloodbath. Glad to hear it. Great to have you here. Thank you so much. Also, someone in the chat did ask when my new DoD campaign is going to start. The trailer for that came out last night. Check that out. New DoD campaign coming up. Country is revealed in the trailer. My man changed his speaking style for single player. What do you mean? What speaking style? What do you mean? This is just how I speak. Nice to have another, yeah, Spanish letter. What was I going to say? Ah, yes. Well, the time frame for episode 1 of the campaign coming out is within a week. It's not going to be on Friday, but it's going to be done within a few days of Friday. It's going to be coming soon. Believe me. And weekly episodes are off the table. I can't do it. I can't do it. You know what? I'm going to let that word actually fly in my chat here. I think that's acceptable. Maybe it's not, but I don't care. I think it was perfectly innocent. And there are definitely people of colour there anyway, so, just let them do it. Soon, TM. It's very, very soon. So, where are we? Okay, Treaty of Paris. Without further ado. Oh, I actually, okay. I didn't actually see this. There's actually results here. So you can actually see the treaty. You know, it's not going to be a decision chain with more events. It's actually going to say straight up what it is. Now, I'm on 15 infamy, and this would put me to exactly 25. And I might just... I know that this is single player, and I mean I'm strong. I don't know if anyone will actually declare containment on me. And I also don't know if there's anything like sanctions in this mod. Are any of the TGC people in the chat yet to explain that one? Because I don't know. But I'm going to let a month tick. What do you think of that, chat? Think it makes sense? There will be some smaller events later on linked to the treaty. Okay, thanks. Do any of them cost infamy? That's the problem, isn't it? Right, so you'll get containment wars declared. Yeah, I'm going to wait a month. I'm actually going to let it just ring out of March here, and that should be enough. I'll tick down like 0 point something. I was following up to Lublin. Yeah, I mean, I have a truce with the United Kingdom, so they won't declare. So I'm thinking, like, who will? Prussia? Why don't we ally Prussia? They were our ally before. They have a great power ally already? Or do I? Who's my... Oh, yeah, I have Italy. I have Italy. They can be my great power ally. I like them. What's the grand combination mod all about? Grand, big overhaul of single player. Big new fancy map. With more of Canada, all of Alaska. And all this space here that you've never seen before in your life. And various things. Oh, what's happening in Zulu? Oh, damn. Don't tell me Rock's Drift is here. Have they added that? Port Natal. Filling up with English people. And St. Lucia Bay. Huh, interesting. Run into any crashes yet? Nope. I actually haven't crashed. I've had some issues, but not a crash. Let's do the Treaty of Paris now. So, from what I'm seeing here, this is going to release a lot of countries in the Balkans, right? So we're seeing the Ottomans lose Kors, Bosnia, I think. Ooh, Western Thrace. Russian Empire gets European powers are alarmed. Import cost infamy influence diplomatic points. This is what I get. I get punished for winning the war. Fuck it though, I'm clicking it. The Treaty of Paris. As we suspected... Oh god, what's going on? The terms of Russia's treaty are punishing. Oh my god. What have we just done? Wow. So, this is Macedonia. Oh my god, the Macedonians in the chat. They're still a puppet of the Ottomans. And we got Bulgaria. Bulgarians in the chat are going wild. We got Armenia, still a puppet of the Ottomans. Got my sphere. Greece has been expanded a little bit, but not much. Serbia got a region, or a little bit of some region. Montenegro exists. Bosnia exists, still a puppet. This is great, this is beautiful. You love to see it. Greece still has this. I gave them that earlier from a different war that caused some problems, actually. Oh, and Romania. Romania has united, and they're in my sphere. As they were. They're autonomous regions under my protection. Apart from Bulgaria. That one's actually mine. And also the Kafkasko Yenemishnina is still mine and it expanded. Got more stuff. Is that tiny yellow guy? Yeah, it's Mount Athos. They've made it an independent thing. That's not Romania yet. Well, I mean, it looks like a Romania. It smells like a Romania. It's probably a Romania. Okay. Let's see if this unlocks any more future decisions that we can look at right now. Well, we can create Romania, I guess. But we need Transylvania, apparently. Eastern-based Yugoslavia? Imperial Navy reforms. Oh shit, I need that. That's a good way to jumpstart my tech. Battleship column option. End the turmoil there. Okay, yeah. When I do actually get peace, I'm going to be able to do a lot of stuff. The great game comes to Kokand. Russify the Baltic states. Abolish redemption payments? What's that? Serfdom stuff. Rename Dobruja when we're at peace. Okay, okay, nice. Getting Dobruja. Oh, Ottomans went bankrupt. Hey. This has given us a factory, which reminds me, maybe it's actually time to start industrializing soon, but we need money for that, so we'll leave it. Okay, Russian delegation returns from Paris. Well done. Well done, everyone. We get prestige. We got a Romanian puppet. Bulgaria was already in my sphere, now it's even more so. This is nice. United Principalities is going to be just a puppet of mine. That's really good. Ally me. Take all the Black Sea. Well, you know what I'm taking next, right? A reformist Russia or hardcore Tsarist? Well, I've never really thought about what kind of political playthrough I'm going for. I mean, I want to reform and all that so I can get literacy and stuff. That's how Victoria 2 encourages you to play, so... I guess if Victoria 3 does anything, it allows you to... Oh god, what's this? It allows you to do different political playthroughs and have different roles, I guess. Okay, so... this is shockingly sobering for the Ottoman administration. They've been forced to agree to unconditional military access of Russian forces. 3-year occupation of its lands. Damn. Yeah, we didn't annex land directly. Normally dependent, retained under Ottoman suzerainty. Several regions were to be given wide regional autonomy administered by local Christians with oversight from the Porte and Russian final say. Okay. Look at that nice big Armenia though, wow. The Turks just got humiliated. And another one there, yep, nice. It's over, Turk bros. I'm not going Soviet though, nah. Oh, that brought the Brits out of splendid isolation. They didn't like that. I assumed you would take Constantinople. Oh, well, I couldn't take it in that war, like infamy-wise or anything, so... Was Armenia a puppet of... Did it become a puppet of mine? No, it's still a puppet of the Ottomans. So, tech-wise, we need economy. I'm gonna get this. Industry. For the money. Expansion into Manchuria? Yeah, we do that after we get Poland back. Okay? Question of the Bosnian Vilayet. Okay. I think I'd rather give it to Serbia, right? Pressure the Ottoman Porte to recognise... Ever since Russia's victory in the Crimean War, yeah, like a month ago, tensions about the province's status have been on the rise, yeah? Devs want you to know not to declare any manual wars on the Ottomans. Okay, I wasn't really going to plan on doing that. Yeah, it makes sense. There's going to be scripted stuff about the Ottomans, okay? I'm going to save my infamy anyway. Look at my infamy. So... Under pressure from the protests of the majority population, they want unification with Serbia, so that's, yeah, I'm just going to do that. I guess we can create Yugoslavia. Victoria 2 is actually on sale right now, by the way, if you want to buy the game, I think, on Steam. Someone just asked about that in the chat, so it is actually on sale, I do believe. There aren't any other games worth buying on there, though. Deporte bows to Visar. Okay. Serbia grows. Look at that. Oh, that's cute. The end of the East India Company just happened, right? Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. They directly control that now. So, Poland attacked me. Look at this fucking general. Just get in there. Will we gamble today? I'm sure we can find something to gamble. The best music submod? I'll look into it later. Austrians back out. Yeah, they're not doing anything about it. Have you removed the Ottomans from the map yet? Yes. More or less. We're getting there. What's this? Austria got rebels. Okay. Austria is now a parliamentary monarchy. This Polish thing's a bit annoying, isn't it? How this had to happen. But we'll deal, you know, we're dealing with it. America's looking nice for us. The USA actually gave me mill access after I peaced out with them to go into Britain. Oh, rebels. I don't really ever want to have to fight the Chinese AI here. That's not something I really like the idea of. France gets a better deal if they do their alt history Crimean War on the Ottomans, right? You mean as in the French want to be the protectors of Eastern Christendom, so they go to war? €5 on Steam. I do warn you though, Victoria 2 really requires its 2 DLC expansions to play. Yeah, Russian California, have you got a problem with it? You know, this is really good map painting over here we're doing. Hope you appreciate that. How's the Civil War? Oh, alliance with the CSA, Vision Alliance. They're kind of occupying useless land over here, while their main army appears to be doing okay over here in the important region. Did you say Yellow Prussia? What are you on about? Right, an interesting alternate Crimean War. Did the French have good LARP and stuff for a playthrough? Can they do their Mexican stuff? I mean, I did see them do a Mexican war earlier. Are you going to help the CSA? Now, I have a truce with America, but yeah, I'd love to help them. But I'm truced. And who knows, maybe in this mod, the intervention in the Civil War is done through events. You can reform Western Rome by uniting the Latin countries as France. Yeah, that's a good playthrough. Sounds like a good playthrough indeed. There's still a lot of land that Bulgaria has cores on in the Ottomans that they haven't taken. Macedonian cultures? Oh, look at those Macedonian accepted pops though. Turkey just has Turkish. Bulgarian has just Bulgarian, but Macedonia? Of course, there's no such thing as a Macedonian culture yet. Until, as the meme goes, Tito created it. I don't think Estonia has a culture yet either, because the The USSR hasn't brought them into consciousness yet. Sapience. I think we can bump it up to speed 3. I've got a stack in Baghdad, of course. Yeah, I am sphering the CSA, by the way. I did start doing that as soon as they spawned. The mysterious lands of Guatemala. Okay, what's this? I don't think I want infamy going up for some dubious benefits. Tell me, what are the benefits of going to Guatemala? What can I get there? Will you LARP as the Tsar? Well, if you mean like doing voice acting and stuff, no. Risk it? No, I need infamy to go down. I really need infamy to go down. I need to stop the European powers being alarmed. When does that go away? 1885? Ugh. Some prestige? That's not worth it at all. That is absolutely not worth it. I'm not going to Guatemala. That is being ruled out by the Tsar. Here, stop spearing my shit. Denmark. Wait, what country is that? Is Denmark really a great power? Wow. Where are they getting all that prestige from? Where is Denmark pulling that prestige out of, other than its arse? They sphered Sweden. If they sphere Norway, they can probably form Scandinavia, right? But they're not doing that. They're hostile. Spain is great. You can reform the Vicereinos. Actually, that sounds like a playthrough I might want to do. As well. That sounds good. I like the idea. By the way, the performance is suffering. Even on speed 3, it's very laggy. Which is unfortunate. But when OpenVic 2 comes out, or sorry, I mean to say OpenVic, as it has suddenly renamed itself, for reasons that I could update the community on better at some point. You know, when that happens, when that game comes out, performance is going to be absolutely fantastic. I told you to name it OpenVic. It's fine. When did you tell us that, though? Oh, rebels. The initial announcement. But what were you basing that on at the time? And why did you tell us that? I'm hyped for the newest series. I'm glad to hear it, Kanban. You should be hyped. Everyone should be hyped. Yeah, I do still have the Californian serfs. I just need to take this from the United States. And at that point, Washington and Oregon, then I can get a decision to seize Pacific Coast and all that. How's the CSA doing? I think they're doing well. They're not really playing well, though. They're really not playing well. I mean, they have the brigade advantage on paper, right? Oh god, they've fucking lost it. When's my truce with America? 62? There's nothing I can do here. I'm going to give them war subs. Nothing I can do here. I mean, overall, the whole war happening probably weakens America to make it easier for me to come along and beat them next, I guess. If there was to be any good point about all this, that would be it. Everything here's been renamed to Armenian stuff as well, which is really interesting. I think. Yeah. The awkward part is this Armenian thing exists, but Armenia really has cores in its core territory over here. What does a culture map look like? Yeah. Oh, they're even over here. I think that land should go to Armenia. I think we need a bigger Armenia. Have we got any real Armenian patriots? Fact check this for me. It was a commented suggestion in the announcement video for OpenVic 2. I think you even responded to it. Yep. Well, you're probably right. No, was I colonizing anything over here? Oh yeah, I can colonize that. There you go. I always forget. Spain actually bought the titles from the descendants of the Byzantines. Okay. You gonna do more LARP? Ottoman. Oh wait, the Ottomans went in my sphere? I guess that's the sort of forced occupation of the country, which was part of the deal. Come on, are we done with Poland yet? Oh my god. Get this over with. No, Bloodborne, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Britain's at war with Greece, hello? What's this all about? Yeah, the USA is going to win the Civil War, that's sad. In-game. Greece declared war on the Ionian Islands and Britain joined it, but Greece actually occupies the islands. This really makes you think. Okay, Poland's gone. Let's celebrate. Now, we can make a lot of states. Ah, that's just what you need. Great, great, great. Fantastic. Oh, even this one over here. Here's the... Now listen, chat. If I turn this into a state, will I lose this modifier? Did UK declare on America? Did they? My god, they did. What's this? War of British aggression cut the United States down to size. The plot thickens, I guess. I'm going to keep that as a thingy. Okay, we've got a lot of decisions to take here, boys. Okay. First things first, let's do Tanu Tuva. Let's just locate that one and do it first. Let's do this very, very carefully. So we can even organize American territory. I'll do that, which gives cores. A potential puppet thing gets cores and all of this stuff there. Okay, that's good. Right, rename Dobruja is pretty simple. I'm renaming that. Now, where is Tanu Tuva in particular? I don't know if that's a decision, is it? Let's just do the Mongolian Protectorate. Okay, what does that do? Our influence in Mongolia is such that we're in a position to pry the nation away from Chinese and into our control? Yeah. They became my puppet. There you go. Now, let's see. Abolish this principality of Mingrelia. Now let's just see where this is so we can keep track of what's going on. That's this one, right here. Georgians. Georgians. And they're just getting annexed. Right, goodbye. You're mine. 0. Oh, I went over infamy from that. Well, fuck it. Britain's too busy. We have a truce with them. I shouldn't have done that, but who cares? Now let's end the turmoil here. Well, let's not, because this is all too much infamy. Okay. Right. Oh, a baby boom until 1867 from Alexander's reforms. Let's do it. We get reforms, we get a army tech and industrial tech up. Yeah, I'm thinking we do that. I think we do that right now. Tsar Alexander's reforms, and we're already doing our industrial tech, so it just gets sped along. So, now we abolish the Caucasus namestnik. Now, yeah, we abolish that. Russian removed from accepted cultures for it, not me. And I guess I inherit that, and I get cores, yeah. I hope I can give part of this to Armenia, though. No, we just get all that as a blob. Blobbing here. Rename cars. Integrate Abkhazia. No thanks, too much infamy. Now what's next? Let's look. What do we need for Seize Manchuria? We need to build the Manchurian Railway. Return to the Third Rome is going to Moscow. The Great Game to Kokand. Russify. And the Pinsk. Steam Turbine and money. Tanu Tuva. Tanu Tuva. One of the following must be true. At peace. Either it's in my sphere. Okay, it's in my sphere. Yeah. It exists. Either it's a puppet or all of the below. Mass politics. Qing Empire is not a great power. I don't understand. There's a Fate of Armenia event later. Okay, I will do that. I mean, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I was able to get Mongolia into my sphere and as a puppet, but Tanu Tuva is still Chinese owned. Anything else down at the bottom? Coal. Yeah, nothing new. We just need to seize this coast. But for that, we need more land from the USA, which we'll do later. Okay, next tech. Industry tech. Tanu Tuva annexation has always been the most unreadable decision. At least we got Poland back, but I bet you... What government are they? Okay, we made them a monarchy again. Nice. Let's go. My infamy went down below 25 before any war could happen. We're good. And we're back. Serbia and Banat, yeah. So let's build some universities and stuff around here. These people need some universities. University of Chechnya. What will they study there? Uralsk cores? Mission to civilize. Can I colonize anything new because of that? Yep. Very nice. The peace deal for the Crimean War, the aftermath, has been very good. Very good for us. Everything went well. We put in the hard work last week by winning that war, and it's paying off. The Blight of 1860. Nice. Cool. Oh, for fuck's sake, oh my god. Oh, this mod. This fucking mod. I just put these people down. I just put them down. Oh my god. What is this? Onwards to Poland. Oh, Onward to Poland would be me playing as them. Well, they have to get suppressed. They really do have to get suppressed, though. By the way, would anyone actually like to subscribe to the channel or donate? Where are these? Where are they? Please subscribe. Our sub count is at 111. How about 115 on this stream? So, suppress them. At least we get to annex it, so this will never happen again. Okay, back we go. Once again. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Luminite, for gifting 5 subs. I appreciate it. And you know what the saddest thing is? Half of these people you've gifted them to have been subs before. Oh. People are supporting Poland. This is like another war that's happening. Oh my god! They're sending arms to Poland. Stop it! Oh! No! Fuck them all! They're sending arms. Oh, I can put my tariffs up. Our economy is good. I appreciate it, Luminite. They're all sending aid to Poland. It's not fair. I'm fighting all of NATO. What the fuck? They're sending HIMARS. Thank you, Crickwitch, for the tier 1 sub. I really appreciate that. Welcome. Enjoy the emotes and everything. Beware, they may actually join. Ah, fuck him. They are wasting their money. Yeah, I'm just with everyone. Nothing to worry about. We need more development banks and universities everywhere. Yeah, we're out of money. Our economy has turned around though. I think those Alexander reforms are really good. Which one is that? Comprehensive miracle. Research points, mobilization size, education. Nothing in the economy directly, but... Okay, what are these travels here? Just, we get tea. What cores did I get on America? No, I didn't get cores myself. This thing here, this so-called Amerikanskaya Kompania, is something I can release, and it has cores in all of my land in America. It doesn't... Oh, it even has them up here. It even has them in Vancouver. So if I release that thing, it would get immigrants. And I might do it. Oh, people are moving. I'm actually getting some colonial migration now. But if I release this thing, then it would get worldwide immigrants, you know? Don't release it, there's an event for that. That's exactly the thing about TGC. You can't do anything because there's going to be an event for it later. It's kind of a good thing though. I'm not actually complaining. I like the amount of LARP and stuff that there is in the mod. Don't get me wrong. But it means you can't really do anything yourself. It will only have Alaskan accepted. I'm pretty sure I got a decision on an event where it got Russian accepted. I could have sworn. Yeah. Oh, it's this. We are doing the great game. We are great gaming right now. We're building banks in the remotest regions of Siberia, population 7. Why is my vassal swarm calculating their moves specifically to give me the maximum attrition they possibly can? Alright, now, biologism. I should have gone, I did the wrong one.
That
one boy, thank you so much for gifting a sub to one certain member of the Open Vic team there. Thank you very much. The Western Bulgaria question. Now this is a question I always think about. Western Bulgaria, aka Macedonia, right? Okay, so Autonomous Vilayet. Oh, it actually is. This game actually is saying that Western Bulgaria is Macedonia. This is, of course, remember, this is before Tito scientifically invented Macedonians. Remember. So, yeah, we do this. We pressure them. Let's just make them unite. I don't know. Is this going to make a big Bulgaria? Are we about to see gross Bulgarians? Okay, we'll give them a moment to think about that. Did I just cause an IRL Balkan war by saying this? I'm sorry. Yeah, they bow to the Tsar. That's right. Okay, well, Macedonia is gone. Sorry everyone. Sorry Macedonians in the chat. Yeah, we got rid of it. Bulgaria has a lot of pops. Did this mod add a lot more pops to the Balkans as well? Because I'm pretty sure that's a lot more pops than this place normally has. Massive Bulgarian W, that's what you like to see. If you're Bulgarian. Me, I couldn't care less either way. Who owns that tiny little province between Bulgaria and Otto? Greece! This mod is a micro-province masterpiece. If you like micro-provinces, this is the mod you want to play. Just micro-provinces, tiny little borders, weird exclaves and enclaves everywhere. All over the place. That's what you like to see in this mod. The German exclave in Switzerland? What? Well, there's this. There's Liechtenstein. There's Nurse Reno. I think we could start industrializing a little bit. Hey, we even inherited a bunch of factories from the places we got from the Ottomans, of all people. I think it's time for us to industrialize. Kaluga's our biggest province, right? So, our biggest pop province. So, let's... Where's Kaluga? Here it is. So, what RGOs does Kaluga have? Wood? Wheat? So, is Kaluga our biggest one? Yeah, it's one of them. Right, so let's just get the lumber mill to start things off. Kazan. Kazan's here. Right. That's a canned food province, in my opinion. Tambov. These are some small regions, actually. Moscow is a wood province. I'll just start making some furniture. Kiev? Ah, where's that? It's over here. This is more grain, just canned food. So we're starting to industrialize a little bit. We've abolished serfdom, you know, we're letting people out. They can exchange the miserable peasant countryside life for a really great, fulfilling 16-hour-a-day job in a fucking factory. Oh, for fuck's sake, Poland. Ah, Clipper industry, why not? For fun. Thanks for the hype train and the subs there, everyone. Where's my places with iron and coal? That's what we really need. Alloys. Heavy armament. Here we go. Parm, this is where the industry really is. I can't build any machine parts right now. So where have we got sulfur then? We've got sulfur here, but that's a colony right now. Let's upgrade that. Okay, how's the Civil War going? Did Britain actually invade the United States? They haven't appeared to do anything yet. USA 42 Brigade CSA 7. It's so over for the CSA right now. What a disappointment. Holy shit, what is that rebel stack of Poles? What is going on? Wait, can I not piece them out? Okay, I can't. Now I can? I guess. Okay, right. Now we've got Poland under our direct rule. Oh, we can do a lot of stuff. We can rename stuff and establish Pan-Slavism. What does that do? Prestige. Yeah, relations up. We rename everything. Rename Poland. Oh my god. What the hell is that, Hungary? Oh, I've explained that one a couple of times. I'll let someone else in the chat fill you in on that this time. Now we can actually civilize Poland. We can build a university if they don't already have one. We can build railroads and development banks. Seriously though, where are the universities in Poland? Warsaw? I've been playing for 10 hours already or something in this playthrough, and I'm still finding places where I didn't build a university or any banks. It's really difficult to find where all this is. Okay, harsh reprisals or lenience? We can assimilate. Oh, I think we... do I get cores? This would be Russifying them. But do I actually get cores if I do this? I know I get money, but I don't need money right now. Lenient, I get cores. I already have cores. Okay. Harsh reprisals. You can't do this. You can't do this to me. So now we're Russifying that. Nice. You know, it's their own fault at the end of the day. Well, let's do some more industrializing, I guess. Just very slowly. It's going to be really, really difficult to do all of it. I mean, I suppose over here there's events where I get more coal. There's already coal all over the place here. Donskogo. Maybe a little bit of artillery. Crimea. Definitely. Oh, they have steel. They're actually going to beat this. So much coal over here. We're getting free reforms. Look at that. Nice. Missiles in California? Yeah, I agree. Okay, we got this. Now we can build some actual ammunition. We have more sulfur. Yeah, some more of it here and there. At this point though, I will just build more random stuff, because we've microed it decently. Saratov, I feel like that's a big province somewhere. A little bit more here, a bit of glass here and there as well, can't go wrong. A bit of fertilizer, bit of cement. Yeah, I think we're fine. Fantastic, really satisfying to get all this done. We can start encouraging craftsmen though now that we are at that point. Where's the place where I have artillery and all that set up? Right here. Oh god, here we go. More LARP events. We need to start getting some channel point predictions for LARP events. So, they've become restless. They don't like to be Russified. Many within the Russian government believe a Diet of Finland. Isn't that already the case? So, reopen the Diet of Finland. Well, if I do this one, I lose a bit of infamy. This will be just giving them reforms, right? Never. As in, well, the never one would be for direct rule, I guess. Why does everyone want direct rule? You don't understand, chat. You don't understand what we're trying to do here. What we're trying to do here is conquer America. I don't really care about ruling Finland directly. That much. I think we can reopen the Diet of Finland. I think we can lose some infamy. Look at that. We made them white on the map as well, which is, you know, their traditional colour in map games. I like it. I'm going to go against chat now and again. Yeah, it's got like 5 pops. Exactly. Pointless to try and directly rule that. I think 5 pops is generous. That's a lot. More than it actually has. Yes, Alexander is a liberal. We are LARPing. Well said, Komodo. Well said. Exactly. Now, what do we do to get more of Manchuria and all that? That's some good LARP we need to get into. Structure building prediction up. Will there be a new LARP war? Yeah, I was just going to ask that. Thank you. Is it within a year? What's the prediction exactly? What's the time frame? Oh yeah, we need more industry. We are not getting much artillery built right now. We need more industry. Before 1865? Oh, you've got a long time. Have I stated Parm? Oh, you damn fucking right I have. Let's do Ural next. I think Parm was already a state. A long time ago. Right, build more infrastructure. Very nice, very nice. Parm has a baby boom. The whole country has it. The whole country got a baby boom, more or less. Oh, maybe Ukraine didn't. Sorry. Maybe only my Russian heartland did. Oh, I didn't realise how bad the Pinsk Marshes modifier was. I didn't notice that. It'd be really good to drain them. You really need to do that. Why is this a level 18 wine factory in Lublin? Komodo, explain that, please. Not because you're a modder or anything, but because you're Polish. Why are you drinking so much wine? The Luxembourg crisis. Prussia accepts the purchase. This is one of the best trade deals I've ever seen. France has bought Luxembourg. I wonder how much they paid. What a fantastic deal they just got. That is inaccurate as fuck. What, the level 18 wine factory? Yeah, I know, it's pretty inaccurate. Or is it Luxembourg you're talking about here? At least not as much as beer or vodka. Yeah, I would have thought so. So what's our next plan? Well, we do just need to let our infamy tick down, so I don't know why I'm on speed 2. That's a mistake. Come on, CSA, hold out. Actually, I think I might be able to intervene when my truce is up, but... Should I... Yeah, actually, wait, yeah. If I do intervene, even just for status quo against the USA, that would be good, because just getting the CSA to survive is a massive victory. I don't have the infamy to take anything anyway, right? Let's send another stack to America. Here's a good proper meta stack. It's going to take a little bit of time to walk over there, but we can wait. There's a whole month Python sketch for it. Monty Python sketch. The partition after the 30 Years' War. I'm still fully funding my army, not necessary. I think I might be able to build more artillery and stuff if I don't fund it. Also, we have a lot of ports. Naval Russia could still be a thing. I know if I wanted to go naval Russia, annexing Finland would be very optimal, but we don't care. Anything to lose me a bit of infamy. Nah, we know what we mean by a LARP war. A war caused by an event that comes up that I can't really do anything about. Yeah, just one day we woke up and our economy had completely turned around. Oh, Geneva Convention. Yes, please. Yep. I don't care about the military spending thing, to be honest. Do I want to waste my infamy annexing these tiny little things at all? Do I really want to? Do I actually care about annexing these? Abkhazia, Svaneti, for like one infamy between them. It's not worth it. It actually isn't worth it. In 1865 I can do imperial naval reforms and get free tax. The fate of Ruthenia. Oh shit. The doctrine of fascism. Yikes. And that gives me cores on East Slovakia, East Galicia. So I need to build the Manchurian Railway, I need to have steel railroad, and one of the following must be true: the Boxers has appeared. So this actually is meant to happen around the Boxer Rebellion anyway. And if I do a bit more researching of railroad tech, which I actually need to do, that would be really good. I can get that. Also, this is for... Okay, Russify the Baltic States is later. Steam turbine for draining the marshes. Again, Tanutuva, complicated event, hard to tell. Plurality is really good. Sphere Cuba and put all your artillery in Cuba. Nah, we don't need to go for Cuba to beat the Americans when we can just go directly into them by attacking. Okay, so how is it looking for civil war intervention? I can't do it. I can't do it because they added humiliate. Now, I wonder if that humiliation was natural, as in... Oh, Britain's feared the sea. Okay. So, interestingly enough, what has happened here is that I think the UK got down some events or decisions for civil war intervention, which put the CSA in their sphere. And why did their capital move to Atlanta? Guess that's some events and decisions like, you know, Richmond's been occupied, move the capital, sort of thing. It wasn't. Then how did they sphere it that quick? Romania would like a port. Does this count? Does this count as a LARP event? Hey, I'm down to give Romania a port. Right? I'm down for it. I'm feeling generous. We can give them Dobrich. Oh, that's a lot of pops though. It's a lot of pops. 150k. Yeah, They have the Danube access, don't they? So pay the toll. And then they... And then it just says here, you know, it says here, very innocent, nothing going on, they're not plotting anything. It says, United Principalities, start a rebellion event. Oh, it's 3 infamy. We're not even questioning it. You're correct. Of course we're giving them that. I'd rather give them Mangalia, but whatever, we'll give them Dobrich. Yeah, and there's a micro-province in here somewhere. Look at that. Cilicia. 100k! In the tiniest province you've ever seen in your life. Genius. Now let's just use this as an experiment. If I make that a state... Ooh, it gets rid of baby boom and Russification. Interesting. Let's not ever do that to any more states. Russia has enough states to, you know, experiment this on. Don't ever make any more states, Spudgun, remember that. So, where's the stack? Here it goes. Let's bring another 2. Let's go all in on America. It's going to take a long time, but we'll do it. Oh, don't make these states. Stop it. Stop it. Ah, but Ural, this one here has got so many resources. It's got steel, it's got, you know. We'll leave it. We'll have to leave it. And let's make more transports. Model colony, good job everyone. Having just one fleet of transports is really out of date. We need more than that. We could start taking people directly from transports across, you know, the Atlantic instead. Biologism's done. Nice. America, fuck off. Let's get some railroads. Our money's actually insane right now because we got tariffs up or something. We can just keep taxes really low. This helps the people. Maybe some less rebellions. That sort of thing. Is this soundtrack part of the mod? Nope, this is my own soundtrack. It's going well, Derp chat, thanks. Yeah, very well. Interesting movement route. Navigable Caspian. Really? What do you mean? What are you talking about? They should make the Don and Volga navigable and add the option to build the canal that connects them IRL. Source? Ooh, Wodge. Where's that? Down here? Nice, we just got some steel. Ooh. I'm thinking we possibly want to maybe delete the wine factory over here. Where is it? Warsaw. Warsaw. Where are you? Here we go. Okay, well, yeah, I'm thinking it's possibly time to maybe consider getting rid of this factory. Nah, you know, maybe they can coexist with the factories already there. Without limitations, it's a bit silly having 100 big ships to fight out on the Rhine. We're talking about meme rivers here. Is that what this is all about? Also, we are lagging here on Speed 3. I have to point it out. Unfortunately, TGC. TGC sells. It's over. I bet GFM performs better. Am I right? AoE 2 stream. No plans. It does actually, unironically. This is so over for TGC right now. Abraham Lincoln's on the phone with me right now and he's asking me to do a sponsorship and play GFM. Yeah, I've got Abraham Lincoln, creator of GFM, on the phone here. Yeah, yeah. Hello. Okay. So you want me to sponsor your mod? Yeah, yeah. Okay. What's that? They just dox you? Oh, that's terrible. I can't believe they would do this. Depends on the machine. Yep. Is this a Venice series reference right now? Okay, let's see. The Civil War, still going. Yeah, Britain really did not help. They occupied one province in Maine. They're really useless. I should have been the one to intervene. Then it would have been a different story. Yeah, as Russia here, we have to manage a big army. It's a lot of micro and stuff, but I'm looking forward to it. You know, I'm not really playing much multiplayer now, so I'm down. So, withdraw signature from the Geneva Convention. Yeah, how about it? So, build a railway. Yeah. Warsaw to Vienna. St. Petersburg to Moscow. Nice. Let's just annex these things. Let's just get them out of the way. We got rid of a lot of infamy from some other decisions and events, so we can afford it. Now we need to build the Trans-Siberian Railway. Oh shit. It's on. That's where it really begins. So I think a tech to go for would be steam turbine. Yeah. Oh, mechanized mining though, let's get that. Let's up our natural resources. I get off work and Spud starts streaming. I have been streaming for an hour and 19 minutes, but welcome, great to have you. Thank you so much for the 2 months as well, Storm Giant. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Thank you. In any case, I should be preparing for a normal war against America. Oregon and Washington are colonies, making them cheaper to take for my decisions and stuff. That would be very good. And I've got 1776 infamy right now. As a symbol. It's a sign from somewhere about the country that we need to attack. Now let's bring a stack via the alternate route to America and see how that goes. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're going to be getting a lot of rebels this game, aren't we? And we've got the fucking liberal guy in as well. Doing liberal things. Where's my fucking eastern stack? Here it is. Get on Rebel Hunt, you. You are going to St. Petersburg. You can go that way as well. With a little bit of Rebel Hunt, you know, there's nothing we can't do about that. We're fine. That's why you don't teach people how to read. Yeah. Right, let's see if we can send a stack across from this way without it sinking. Right, where would you go? Where would you go? We've actually got military access in the USA, so they can do me a favour. Have we? I guess they got rid of it when the war ended. So, where do we go? Mexico? Nah. Maybe it won't work. Confederacy? They won't. Yeah, actually, go to the Confederacy, and then when they get annexed, you'll be exiled, and then you go in. Genius. Oh wait, I can't move out the fucking Bosporus? I need military. Oh. Wait, what? Is that... Oh, I didn't know about that shit. That's why we need to take Constantinople then. No one warned me about that. We'll just wait and see what happens there. When do I get LARP events to further kill the Ottomans and take Constantinople? Rebels control Gallipoli. Is that why? Is that actually why I can't move? By the way, this was supposed to be forced military access from the Ottomans in the LARP. But I don't have that. Balkan War in the 1880s. That long? I have to wait that long? Oh, there's railroad max level. Okay. That'll do. 1890 or 1900 to get more. It's such a long time to wait. Such a long time. Oh, the Principality of Hohenzollern is in alliance with me. I'm so happy to accept. Universities and development banks are something that this mod adds. They're just new buildings. Universities give you a little bit of research points and banks give you some economic boost. It's something else for you to build, but I find it a little bit difficult because there's no map mode that corresponds to it. So you really do have to look around to see where you can build them. Development banks can go anywhere, and universities one per state. Yeah, nothing's happening with Germany apart from Britain invading it. And also, yeah, this Ionian Islands war is still going on, so the Ionian Islands are getting depopulated. Britain's not piecing out of that. Oh, I can move out there now. But CSA is unfortunately gone. However, I do have mill access with the USA. And they're still at war with Britain. But Britain's not doing anything, really. So these are complicated times we live in. Also, Kentucky is just, you know, doing its thing, as Kentucky always does. We were just fact-checked by real Azeri patriots just now. It's almost 1865 and we haven't had any more LARP wars particularly happening. So that's really controversial. Yeah, all the people voting against the LARP wars are about to be proven right. Denmark has feared Mexico. It's so over. I could easily expand into Mexico at any time, but who can be bothered doing that, really? Who really wants to do that? Remember last stream when the war happened on 2nd of January? Yep, I do. Of course I do. How could I forget? Your American releasable will be able to get cores anywhere in North America. Yeah, but how does it work? I should release it when I get the event to release it, right? Yeah? Yeah, I'll do that when I can. I need to take Washington and Oregon first. And we got the naval reforms. It's 1865. Prediction over. Let's get some free navy tax, boys. Boom. Nice. Taxes up a little bit. Now, what tax did that give me? Ah, the first two in the naval. Really important, really good ones. I can upgrade my naval bases now. And we can start looking towards maybe, just maybe getting a navy soon. Good job with the canned food, everyone. Yes, Komodo, I do need to do that. You know, I already did the organized thing somewhere, I think. I can't remember, but I just need to take those two damn places from America. And I think we're almost ready. Yeah, this stack's here. Thanks, America, for giving me mail access. They got high war exhaustion. I think it's time to start justifying, eh? I think it's time. Justify place in the sun. 2.5 war score, I mean infamy. Easy. Let's go for it. We're ready to take them down. Infamy. Immediate. Let's get naval base upgrades in the east. We have 27 million pops, by the way, and 19.84 million are accepted. Half of my population is Russian. We've got quite a lot of Ukrainians actually, Tatars, Belarusians, who I accept. Cossack pops as well. Interesting. Commerce Raiders, boys. Now, it's time to get some military tech, definitely. We're falling behind on military tech. How much land can I take with my infamy? Yeah, 1 or 2. I can take 2 more colonies. I think I do want to just leave this one to Washington and Oregon, though. We'll just take those 2, and then we'll take further decisions for reorganizing America and all that, and then we'll take it from there. I should have taken this Washington and Oregon thing from colonizing a long time ago, so we're really catching up to where we should have been. It's a little bit ironic that I'm focusing on doing an American conquest here, and I pretty much fucked up early game because I didn't know exactly how it worked. Interesting topics you're raising in the chat there, Festerador. Does anyone want to give their opinions? I'm sure a lot of people want to hear a lot of opinions about that. Is this Germany on its way? Yeah, this is Germany on its way. Definitely. It's happening. The USA thinks it can be my ally or something. That's embarrassing. Okay, we're ready to declare already. Let's do it. We're in position. We're ready. They're only allied to Brazil. Fund the army. Get taxes up to pay for it. And let's just declare for Oregon. Let's do it. Easy. What allies can I call in? Banat will accept. I don't think there's any point calling in any allies in. Yeah, let's not bother. Oops. This is a quick cheeky land grab. And nothing more. Yeah, there's a lot of attrition to worry about here. Brazil joined. Shout out to all the Brazilians in the chat. Any of you in here? Bulgarian rebels. Kill them. They've got it. They've got it handled. Brazil gang? Question mark. Let's just go and grab all the tickers and all this stuff. Actually, you know, I really don't want to take too much attrition, but it's pretty much unavoidable. Oh, America has moved into Canada. They're busy over there. You're finally reworking Brazil and it's going to be your magnum opus. I'm glad to hear it. After you're finished with the Brazil rework, what I'm going to do is play as Portugal and annex them and form Portugal-Brazil as my first playthrough. After your rework. You know what? In this playthrough, in our Conquest of America, I think we should release some native nations. Can I get a Reno in the chat? I think we should support native independence as we move into America here. Oh, Cocandre! Let's go. We just got them out of nowhere. Let's fucking go. The aftermath. Someone shot the Tsar. Oh god, what's this? Redemption payments. Like, what's that? I felt sad and sore because my people were dying. So what's this? I just want to like skim through this and get to the question. Granted her balance. The very evening of the day he saved the Emperor. We have to give him 500k? Wait, does one of these kill the Tsar and one of them kill and keep him? One of them keep him alive? What's going on? Hello, Zametgal. Yeah, I mean, I want to keep the reforms. It's been really good. I mean, one of them gives me liberals in the upper house. One of them gives me conservatives in the upper house. Oh, payments from the peasants for the land taken from nobility. Well, if it is 500k and not 5 million, if I'm getting the zeros right, then we can afford it, and I think I'll just do it. People lose militancy, right? We don't want more rebels, so boom, we'll pay for that, and we can immediately get a reform. Now, we have the power to get voting here. which could drastically change this country. Is there anything that would really benefit from having voting? Burn the White House! Oh. 3 infamy though? It's not worth 3 infamy at all. So, what are we thinking? Voting? Voting might be good, you know? It gives me more control. What do you why? Chat, there's absolutely no benefit from that. You know, what we could do here instead. Settlement is a good colonial policy. Actually, civilizing mission was a much better colonial policy, right? Settlement gives assimilation. Indirect rule would be good. Peonage is bad. Yeah, it's actually certain requirements, right? We do need requirements here. Oh, infamy. Infamy decay. Oh yes, indirect rule. Surely. But then settling gives immigrant attraction, which would people would move more. But then again, the infamy is so important. I must lose infamy at all costs. That is a lot. That is twice the amount we're getting now at war. It's a lot. It's really significant. We really have to do it. I think it's, you know. Oh shit, the Yanks are here. The Yanks are here. Got to win that battle. GFM is so railroaded. Is it? I thought this mod was railroaded. Is GFM railroaded as well? God, how do you get away from the railroads around here? Where do you want to go if you need a little bit of, you know, non-railroading? Right, follow up. Slow the speed down because it's kind of just too laggy anyway. It feels like multiplayer lag. Right. More mill tax. Fuck it. And we just need to add Washington. Right, Washington. We could add one more colony. Oh shit, he's a 3 defense. They've got a lot more troops coming in. That stack could be just sacrificed here. It's fine. It retreated. Don't let them do that. There's just too many attritionist mountains around here. It hurts. Russian Ohio, it's happening. They're going to Fort Laramie, and I'm going there, so don't go there. Well, that's a mountain. We can let them attrition this time. I know I can multi-province, but I got auto-retreated in that battle. And they're just moving around the back of my lines. Nice. Now we could attack them there. Now they're actually attacking me in mountains. Just let them do that. Oi! Banat! Banat is trying to take... Hungary is trying to take Banat down. We can't let that happen, right? That's not what Banat is called. Wait, no! Banat attacked Hungary! It's the other way around! Oh! Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, of course I'm helping Banat. Sorry, Hungary bros. And Denmark. Denmark has gotten way too big for its boots, thinking it's a big great power, intervening in shit like this. Sit down. Yeah, we're helping Banat. Hungary has 8 brigades. Easy. Banat really needs our help. Okay, back to America. This is actually an intensive micro war here. They're attacking a mountain. They arrive on 27th of Feb. So while they're doing that, we can then come in behind and attack that stack. All my good generals are miles away, hard to micro. Right, attack that. That's a +2 attack. He'll be good. And then we'll reinforce that there. We're winning. We've got a good roll. Nice. Okay. Now. Okay, so more LARP event. Pause the game here. Oh, 3 infamy just for letting Bulgaria not be a puppet. I think I must take that. Having them stay as a sphere is fine. No independence. You keep suggesting the shit that is, you know, gonna not lose me infamy, basically. There's not much benefit to keeping them as a puppet when I could have them as a sphereling. No one's gonna take them out of my sphere. Okay? I'm doing it. Bulgaria is slightly more autonomous, but not much. Direct rule my arse. How much more war score do we need in America? Oh, we barely have anything. Win some battles, I guess. Now, let's just do a big attack on that. Right there. Oh, they'll do it. Yeah, I'm just piecing out. We'll come back for them later. Here we go. That's some really good map painting. I like it. Beautiful. Ah, look at that. We got the entire coast. All of it. We already have Alaska locked down, basically. We have Baja California. Great. We're upgrading the universities. Since I own cores of Bulgaria, yeah. Maybe you're right. If I could give them that one province there, Mangalia, I would. If there's any way I could just give them that. Do I have a return allied cores shit in here? Oh, console. Console. But Komodo's telling me there's a decision. You can control their troops. Oh, that means nothing, you know. Utility. Return cores menu, but I have to be at peace, so we just have to casually wipe out Hungary here first. Sorry to all the Hungarians watching. Vladimir Grecian. That's in other words, Grisha. You can't actually see the name of this general under my name, under my face. It's Vladimir Grecian. This is a reference to Hearts of Iron 4 streamer Grisha, who is known for supporting the Russian invasion and actively streaming and working from the Wagner company. There you go. Just thought I'd give him the full update. It's really awkward with Wagner over there doing their fucking thing when I'm about to, you know, make a new certain series on YouTube. I'm going to be using a lot of music from the composer known as Wagner. Hopefully there's not going to be any references to any other kind of Wagners in the world. I thought you disabled Easter eggs, bud. No, I still have Easter eggs. I have you in my chat. I have you as well. Hot local singles as well. You're an Easter egg. Well, I don't want to get into trouble for admiring anything, but the level of trolling of it is kind of funny, in a way. I do not condone or support his actions, or those of anyone in that sort of thing, but the level of trolling on that is pretty intense. And, you know, no matter where it comes from, I always do appreciate that side of things. Elaborate trolling, you know, stuff like that. And sometimes, no, I'm even in, like, when people troll me in my Discord and all that, in my Discord server, and they do things, like, I'll ban people when they need to be banned for trolling and all that, but at some point, there's some things I do appreciate. Sometimes I'm like, ah, that's a nice troll. I think he's done a good job there, as I ban them. Making all of Paradox community cope is funniest. Yeah, sometimes I do that as well. So from that angle, you know, bit of respect. But when you actually look at it, it is kind of crazy. It's not about the action but the reaction. Yeah. Yeah. As long as the action itself isn't like horribly, like, as long as it's not causing violence, which arguably, maybe you could, yeah, Grisha maybe a little bit in that direction, but the reaction, all the same. That's a very good Prime Minister. And yeah, fucking Denmark. Somehow my puppet gave them mill access, and as revenge, I'm calling Finland in. My fucking puppet. And then they've got the fucking Danish 5 attack out here. Fuck this, come on. Give me a break. Trying to help Hungary. Against the righteous forces of Banat. Fighting for freedom. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have given Finland more autonomy. I let them make decisions such as who to give military access to. And look what they did with that. But they're still my puppet, so I can force them to join the war. Nah, look, there's Bokoran. Look. Stack wiping him. Right, so... I don't know where this infantry piece came from. You can go and join that stack. I need to help Greece. Gotta get rid of those rebels. Oh, the fucking Ionian Islands survived the whole war against Britain and all that as well. Also, when we're out of this stupid Banat war, then I can do my American decisions. And speaking of which... Oh, nice borders! Nice borders! Right, okay, here we go. Here we fucking go. Seize Oregon coast, finally. But first, before I forget... no, not Romanian cores. Which territory would it be if I were to grant Romanian cores anyway? It's the same one, right? Is it? Yeah. Oh, Romania has cores on all of that. But then again, that's not... What? I don't know. Which territories would Greece get from me? What would Greece be getting from me?
Ispogan.
Thank you very much, Cars are cool for the 6 months of Prime. Thank you very much. So here's the Bulgarian one. Any province that is a Bulgarian core and there's not my core. Is this my core? No. No, it is. I don't know if this will work. There's a small island under Thrace. Excuse me? Oh my god, why do I have that? Oh, I guess it actually makes a lot of sense for me to have that, because it's like a warm water port outside of the Black Sea. That is completely logical for Russia to try and take that, actually. So that's why I have that. Or, maybe it's not a strategic port, actually. We just took that to build a monastery at it. And then we can have 3-hour compilations of Giga Chad Orthodox chants being filmed there. Or something. I don't know. I'm just suggesting. So let's try and grant the Bulgarian request. Let's see if it works. No, okay. But Romania... Does this country actually count as Romania? So yeah, it must. Now, okay guys. Because we couldn't actually do that, can I get the blessing of chat to just quickly consul command that to Bulgaria? I think we're good with that, right? Oh, there's also this micro province as well. There's also that micro province. It would be really horrible for me to keep that. What do you think, chat? We all good with letting me consul command these? Here, I'm not, you know, I'm not consul commanding to exploit for myself. I'm doing it to arrange the borders nicely and to fix something. Just because I have a core on it, I can't give it. So let's do it, right? 818. We're going to give them both. Or how many? What cultures are in here? Oh, they're Bulgarian pops. There's more Bulgarians in Silistria than there are Romanians. I'm sorry, Romania, I can't give that to you. Or should I do a poll in the chat to decide if we give Silistria to Romania or Bulgaria? Let's do it, that'll be funny. I'll do the poll myself, guys. How do I actually do polls in here, though? Ah, yes, up here. Manage, start, guest star. Wait, no, where are they? How do you do it, guys? How do you actually make a poll? Oh, actually, we could rearrange this whole place to make it look proper, right? I'll keep Solina as my port, but we can give this. Oh, we can completely rearrange this shit so it actually makes sense. We can give Bazinga here to Bulgaria and Mangalia to Bulgaria because it's their core. And we can give Houston Nezhna to Romania. Split the state in 3. Yeah, forget the poll, I'll just do it this way. So we're giving them Bazinga here, or whatever it's called. Nice. Uh, 818. We would actually need to give this one to Bulgaria anyway because it's a core. If we keep that, we can't ally them. Okay, and Mangalia. This one's Bulgarian because it's a core of theirs. Here, TGC fellas, you need to make an organic way of doing this. Because, I mean, genuinely though, seriously, the way I've played the game and the way things have arrived, the borders there were silly and they didn't make sense. If I have Bulgaria and Romania as my spheres or puppets, maybe there should be a decision to do it this way. Now, it might not be historical. I don't know if there's any historical precedent for this. But it is fair map painting, you know? You know, I could actually just say fuck it to this whole region and give Bessarabia to them too. But nah, we'll just do it this way. Beautiful. That's how you do it. That's really nice. Oh shit. I should actually give that island to Greece, because they won't ally me, I think. Or they might if I increase relations, so... Anyway, over to America again. Close these decisions. Utility. And that's genuinely good for the map. And I'm pretty sure Romania had this, right? Well, they have it in modern day. Or is it this? Or this? Yeah, they have this bit, right? Kustenzhe, otherwise... Kustenzhna, otherwise known as Constanza. Anyway. Seize Oregon coast, let's do it. Finally. We have Sulina and Mangalia too. Lucky you. Okay. This cost me 100,000. People gain a casus belli on me. Does that actually change the map, really? I think I just gained a couple of provinces. I gained something there, right? I gained Fort Hall. I took that from Idaho. And I might have taken a Fort McLeod and put Russians in it. Yeah, this place is filling up with Russians, eh? That's actually quite a lot of Russians. How did that happen under the event? Or am I actually just getting colonial migration now? Interesting. The United Provinces. Romania and United Provinces are different countries. Oh, fuck off. Come on. Why don't we just leave that, Romania? Ah, come on. What is the tag? Did someone say RPR? Unknown country. It's over. I need to know the tag. I'm not looking in the files myself. TGC bros should know this off the top of their head. Worm, Black Star, you know this, right? Come on. What's the tag? What's the tag of the United Arab Emirates? No, United Principalities, whatever it's called. The tag must be ROM. No, that's the one I used to get Romania, which is a different country from United Principalities. Maybe it's RUM, like R-U-M. People used to spell Romania like that. It's URP, thank you. Let's go. Everything around here is fixed now, right? Oh, they renamed it to Constanza themselves. Look at that. That's cute. That's really cute. Good job, United Principalities. Okay, over here, we're going to organize American territory again. The thingy gets all the cores. Is there any more decisions for America? Oh yeah, send the serfs. Oh, I need to change my debt. Oh no, fuck no! I need to have serfdom to do that. Oh no, fuck that. Also, can we get an F in the chat for Kentucky, who just got brutally annexed by Washington DC? The goddamn Washington, taking our guns. Well, that's fucked. Anyway, let's build some universities here. That's really fucked up, guys. TGC. How can you let this happen? I guess it's organised American territory again. So when is there an event for me to release that thing? It's one string of code. I don't want to edit it. Yeah, even if I do edit it to remove that requirement, I don't have any serfs to send to it. None of those pops exist for me anymore. 1880s? Yeah, we can wait. That's a really nice border here, though. I like that. It's, you know, man in the high castle. France built the Suez Canal. Interesting. Well, actually, they haven't built it. They just took the region. Scramble for Oregon. Oh god, what is this? Come on, the matter is settled. No, this is not... Again, the thing is falling apart here, right? Because this event is like, oh, it's a Wild West. No one's claimed it yet. People are sending settlers to try and take it. I just took it in a war from the United States, who had it before. This shouldn't be happening. And if it leads to me not having it, then I'm going to just edit it back to me. You should have fired it earlier. Well, tell me about it. I couldn't. That's your skill issue. Says Festa du Rodor in the chat. Go and watch session 1 on the Spud Gun archives and tell me where the skill issue is. Oh, I gained 4 ironclads in St. Petersburg from an event. What would Russian Silicon Valley look like? Oof. V-contact. Lots and lots of V-contact. And Telegram. Oh, does this thing also give me names? Does it actually? Devastating. It lets you do decisions. Oh god. I might just wait and just edit it between the sessions of me playing this. I'm going to end this stream in like an hour. After that, you know, we'll do it then. Just so tragic. Switch back to serfdom. Well, didn't that actually happen historically with the next Tsar? The Polish Integration Act. Oh. That can happen? Oh. Yeah, speed 3. Speed 3, speed 3. Don't integrate me. You saying that makes me only want to integrate you more. I'm sorry. Oh, Greece, for fuck's sake. Do we need to help Greece? Look at them, and they won't accept an alliance just because I have this island. I'm down to give the island back to them. Ah, but it's filling up with Russians. Maybe. Why did we outlaw it anyways? Because these people never learn to read. They stay illiterate forever. They're really bad. Just kill Greece. Do you think I have the infamy for this? I don't have the infamy for this. Is Ireland full of Russians, Ukrainians and Tatars yet? I don't have that. It belongs to Finland. If that's what you mean. Ireland? You might mean something else, I don't know. Where did Turkey move its capital? If it did move it at all. Also, what's this? Sisam Imareti. Was that always there? Where did the Ottomans move its capital? Did it? I don't see it there anymore. Hello? In GFM you start with it, right. Always comparing to GFM. Always. Because of the Crimean War, oh, it is Ankara. I couldn't see it for the stack. Good. That makes it easier to take Istanbul. Which has a lot of Armenians in it. Yeah, how's the Turkish election going? That was happening like last time I fucking streamed. And people were watching that instead of my stream. But then nothing happened. They haven't declared a winner yet, so the people that decided to watch that really fucking made a mistake. It was a nothing burger. Nothing happened. Nothing ever happens. Yeah, it's going to a runoff like a French election or something. Oh, what's Banat doing now? Oh, Banat is fucking attacking Austria this time. Oh, who's allied to the United Kingdom, who joined that war. For fuck's sake, Banat. I mean, maybe I could take more of Canada here. Oh my god, for fuck's sake. Banat bros, what are you doing? Do I have to get involved? You know, maybe I'll just take East Galicia this time. I don't know. Banat is going on an absolute rampage. It's just it's crazy. What are they doing? Just calm down, guys. I'll join. But I do have to now fight fucking everyone. Let's go in. Let's go. Attack. Full invasion of Austria. And you know what? I can call people in. I'm calling in Italy. I'm calling in my Romanians. I'm calling in Bulgaria. I'm calling in the Balkan bros. Everyone, get in this. Maybe they'll add some war goals. I wonder, you know, there's things we can do here. If we take sort of Transylvania, we could do the form Romania decision, but I don't know if that's really beneficial. If we let Romania form, then they'll just have cores on the rest of my land. And Banat, however, if we just let Banat max out and take everything, they have all the accepted pops, and they don't really conflict with me for anything. Very interesting times we live in. Also, why are these guys exiled here? I have military access. Sound Jews. Convention over the Danish Straits. Okay, I mean, what do I get out of this? I could just pay 100k. Fuck it. Banat is much better than Siebenbergen. Siebenbergen only had Romanian and Hungarian. This one has fucking every culture in Europe. This is the European Union. Banat is the European Union. Facts. Undeniable truth. Banat is the new world order. They will take everything. And then they're just casually getting rebels. Banat will create the universal monarchy in Europe. Charles V reference. Banat core on Davos, Switzerland. Where's that? Oh my god, look at the provinces of Switzerland. It's so fucked. Holy shit. That's just all over the place. Schaffhausen. Oh yes, of course, we're at war with Britain as well. So I just need to make sure they don't invade me anywhere cheekily, like India or something. Because we're actually getting close to being bordered here. They have Afghanistan as a spear. Worrying. Oh, their troops are over here. Let's attack with Vladimir Grecian. That's still funny how we've got a general called Vladimir Grecian, actually. Oh, what's that? It's Baden. I thought it was Liechtenstein. Like, Reno reference? Let's take on this big, massive enemy stack here. Actually, no. Bad idea. Holy shit. Will my allies join me? But Spud, if you kept Bulgaria as a puppet, you could control their armies. Nah, fuck you. We just win by brute force. The power of Vladimir Grecian. If my allies don't join me, they don't join me. It is what it is. Everywhere is a fucking mountain in this mod. Are there any provinces that didn't turn into mountains? Oh, the Battle of Belgrade is won. Send Grecian in again. For the follow-up. Oh, it's a 5 attack, but I've got a 4 defense. It's fine. Doesn't Banat become a German puppet later? I don't know. I won't let it happen. They're my spear. Avoid German unification. I don't think German unification's happening. Russia just doesn't seem to have everything. They don't have the South Germans. You know what I really need to get next? I need to get a fucking supply limit tech. Because the attrition I take everywhere is unreal because they turned every province into a mountain in this game. Hello, Quartosavisky. So, what war goals is everyone adding? Italy added something. Italy added 2 things. I think we let them have that. Is anyone else going to add anything? Add your war goals. Banat is only taking West Banat. They're not really being that ambitious, to be honest. They could be doing better than that. There's a lot they could be taking. They have Lower German accepted. They could be taking Vienna. But they're being really modest. They're not really land grabbing, you know? They're chilled. So we're at war with the United Kingdom here, but nothing is really happening with that. Oh, there they are. Oh shit, the Brits are here. Alright, we're going in. We're going in with the regulars and cavalry that we've been keeping around the Central Asian area the whole game. So I could take Athabasca district, expand in North America a bit more. Or is it possible to release Hudson Bay as an independent country or something like that? Wait, conquest? Conquest. 10 war score, but... Or 10 infamy, but 85... Oh my... Wait. I don't give a fuck. I might just go for an absolute conquest on the Hudson Bay Company. I just need to wait until we're below 15.02 infamy so I don't get 25. But yeah, I'm thinking we're conquesting. And I'm just not going to take Italy's war goals. Or maybe they'll separate peace out for them. I'm the war leader here, so I have control over the situation. I think we do this. Yeah, I'm thinking we just fucking eat the entire thing. Yeah. Any objections? I think this is the one time that I'll actually go with what chat suggests. And chat always suggests the most fucking jingoistic approach. Like, oh my god, take everything. But this time, I will. This time I'm doing it. Looks like map painting is back on the menu, boys. We can never have enough Orthodox churches for the Inuits, yeah. Separate peaceum. Okay, we can take it. Let's add that. Fuck it. Conquest. Boom. And maybe we could separate peace them, but I'm not really doing anything. I can actually start moving in to occupy them. I kind of forgot I have this here. I should be doing this. We can take in... You know, we can occupy all of it. It's really, in terms of the population, it's really, really low. The whole thing has 55k pops, but just look at the map painting and the land grabbing of it. Just think of that. We're going to convert the Inuits to Orthodoxy, indeed. And still we have a colonial border clash in Washington. Okay, so Bavaria wants to white peace? Nah. Oh, I can't separate peace with a puppet, or sub-state, or whatever they are. So if I were to take off all of Italy's war goal, yeah. If we get 100 war score somehow, if we just like sit on Italy's tickers, get 100 war score, we could take more. No, I don't really have the infamy. Sorry, Italy, but you are AI. I would never do this to another player in a multiplayer game, but I don't have any qualms doing it to an AI. Sorry. We need to keep Bavaria in for the war score. Hello, Doomlord. Connection to the Atlantic is good. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we could set... No, wait, no, think about it. I'm not going to separate peace Austria, because that's the source. Oh, wait. Italy separate peace anyway? Wait, what happened? Where did all our war goals go? Where did the Italian war goals go? No, seriously, where did the... Italy added like 3 war goals. What happened to those? What? Italy's war goals just disappeared and they suddenly have demand reparations instead. What? Huh? Huh? They got George Lloyded. You mean David Lloyd George? Please don't tell me you were referencing someone else. Okay, Britain's pouring in through Central Asia now, which is so annoying. But we'll deal with it. It's the most annoying thing they could have done, to be honest. But AI can drop war goals now. You know, I hate to mention Victoria 3 here, but you know how in Victoria 3 you can't add war goals during a war? An innovation in Victoria 3 would have been the ability to remove war goals during a war. Imagine that, right? You add a war goal and you're like, actually no, it doesn't make sense. I've done the Diplo, I want to change this. And you can revoke a war goal, but maybe not get 100% of the infamy back. Maybe a little refund. So, but you know, instead they just removed any ability to fucking do anything in wars instead. But we've avoided talking about that other game in most of these streams, so let's continue that. Although I fear I may have opened the topic, and it might be too late to go back now. Yeah, maybe lose a little bit of prestige. But I think not getting 100% of the infamy back would have made it so that, you know, you don't just spam it for no reason. This is now a victory hate chat. It's over. We have to talk about that now. So we just need to keep working towards something nearing 100 war score. We'll get there, I believe. What if military access from France invade UK mainland? Does this mod TGC Bros Worm? Does this mod have the fucking Canterbury Strait? The Yankees did win the suit. It doesn't. There are actually a lot of Russians moving to my American territory now. Probably aided by the gold rushes, if there still are any of those. Okay, tax. I think we're getting the next railroad. I'm building railroads in Banat. No, they don't need it. Wait, machinery as in machine parts? Oh, we can build machine parts. Or machinery, as they're called. This mod, you know, TGC, they had to be different. They had to be different, you know. We can't call it machine parts, we just have to call it something different. Different for the sake of it. You just had to be different. I'll build one in Moscow. I'm annexing the entire Hudson Bay Company, unequivocally. And we're sitting on Austria and Bavaria to get war score. And there's nothing you can do about it. And that's Italy separate pieces, in which case I lose all this occupation and I have to take it myself. What's going on there? Can I move there? Is that a blue bordered micro province or something? Oh, it's the fucking Ottomans. We need to deal with the Ottomans. All the Balkan land has to go to these people and I have to take Constantinople. It just needs to happen. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the Ottomans. They've got to go. Italy's winning some naval battles. I wonder if I can do anything with my 4 ironclads. Let's go. I'm making an admiral, boys. First admiral. Oh, I already do have admirals. They're just auto-assigning. You'll get the Ottoman crisis very soon. I'm glad to hear it. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, fuck the attrition. Just occupy everything. If we fully siege down the Hudson Bay Company, we'll get the ticker. So, just fuck attrition and just take everything. Tsargrad, yeah. In my Brazil rework, you will be able to play Fascist Bahia com Walix Guimarães as leader. Fascinating. I can't wait. Oh, has Italy re-added some tickers? Nice. Thanks Italy for adding the tickers so I can take my thing. Appreciate it, AI. AI is always looking out for me. They've got my back. Another good thing about this, well, it's not really going to happen, but if I take Canada, I was thinking, well, I could just directly go and eat the USA's best land. But, nah, not really happening. And then this bloody thing, Red River Colony is going to be there. I think it's going to become fully independent because it is actually a dominion of Hudson's Bay Company, which is itself a dominion. You're getting dominions within dominions in this mod, but I think that might just become fully independent. I doubt I will annex it myself, but there's a chance. I don't know. Oh, my navy lost. It's over. Alright, Italy's tickers are ticking up. Thanks guys for adding those, appreciate it. Helping me out. Yeah, I'm going to turn this into the British reservation. Because we're going in here, we're founding Orthodox monasteries all over the place for the Inuits. And we're going to put the British people in, or the Canadians. Or maybe we'll just put the French Canadians in there. What do you think? Greater Banat a goal. Yeah, but does Banat have any LARP in the mod? I doubt it. Never thought you were in favour of human zoos. Gonna clip that and send it to Twitter. Yeah, but I was saying it about my own people. You're allowed to make self-deprecating jokes. Well, this could definitely be 3-speed. So, how are those Italian tickers? They're not going to disappear again, are they? If they've disappeared once, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't happen again, unfortunately. Seems like a possibility. Oh, this is their capital. York Factory. Wow. I mean, in normal Victoria 2, the map ends, like... Let's see. Let's try and draw this line. Because this map is obviously big and it's extended. I think the map ends, like... here. Right? That's where the map projection in vanilla ends. So you get to see some of these islands. And you can still go into the Hudson Bay. But, you know, why would you ever go there? We're not even at war with the Red River Colony. We're not, you know, we don't have to face the might of that country. We're lucky. I don't know, you're the one annexing it? What do you mean? The West Banat has fallen. So here's what the peace deal is going to be. Remove everything Italy added. Give Banat its war goal and then take Hudson Bay Company. If we do get 100, maybe we could give Italy South Tyrol, if we're feeling generous. Because we can afford that in the war goals, in the war score. You asked why people would go in the Hudson Bay. No, I meant... Well, yeah. Austria is offering to separately peace out for everything that Italy and Banat has added on it. But then if we do that, then we'd lose all the tickers that we currently have on Austria. And all the occupation. And then I wouldn't have any war score against the UK to take Hudson Bay. Basically what I'm saying is I'm exploiting the game. I'm exploiting the AI. And, you know, when making a sequel to this game, that's what they should have looked at instead of completely starting from scratch. You know, they should have looked at fixes like that. Was that the Quakers? Yeah, I am fully sieging this, but the tickers that Italy has added and the occupation, they'll take up to 100 war score anyway, over time. You know, it's actually possible. We are going to be able to fully siege this shit. And at some point, this will turn into another ticker in our favour. Provinces are indeed massive. And, you know, I think I can send this army back. And if you go there, you can go there. Oh no, the ships! I can't do... Oh no! I need to take my ironclads. If they can make it round. Oh, immediately a battle. Why are they patrolling that shit so much? It's so over. Move. There's nothing we can do here. How do we ever get this island? I lost another ironclad. You know, I'm going to get Navy Tech next. Oh, I bet Hungary's decked on Austria. Is that what happened? Oh, shit. We need to actually stop this. We need these occupations and these tickers. So what did Hungary do? What did Hungary deck on? What have they fucking done? Prussian liberation of Schleswig. Okay. Yeah, he's going for Germany. We need these occupations. Okay, we're nearly there. Nearly 100. We're going... It's going really well. Alright, boys, try again. Try and sneak across. Okay, right. So what we can do now is build the Trans-Siberian Railway. Holy shit. Let's build that. Nice. Also, don't forget to donate to the channel to support me so I can keep doing this as my job, and especially since we have a great new series coming up. I'm sure the new series will reinvigorate a great amount of hype and support for the channel. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been editing this morning. I've been editing the new series, and I am absolutely fucking thrilled. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be really funny. It's going to be really exciting. There's going to be so many great moves in diplomacy. Really unique stuff. Really going to be a lot of really tough thinking about what you have to do and the moves you have to make. And I'll walk you through it all in the analysis section as usual. It's going to be fantastic. Is it actually your birthday, Moradi? Oh, Britain invaded. What the fuck? Boys, get in there. Take off all Italy's war goals. Will they accept? Nope. Poverty mod? I doubt it. Well, the way the economy worked in this mod is, for the first 20 or so years of the game I was struggling, and then like one day, suddenly I'm making infinite money. And I think that day was Tsar Alexander. Now that might seem silly, but in a way it makes sense. I mean, maybe this Tsar was just better at running the economy than the last Tsar. Well, Potat DOD is a different issue. That's a different matter entirely. Don't talk about the campaign like spoilers or anything. Oops. We've almost occupied... Is this enough to have an official ticker on it? I think it is. Yeah, we have the Hudson's Bay ticker. Ukrainian breadbasket. Oh shit, that's huge. Ukrainian pop growth is it? Is it happening? Or does it go to my whole country? Okay, there's more Austrian rebels, so pause the game a second. Let's see, what's the peace deal? Okay, we're going to be about to peace out here. So if I take off all that, they still won't accept. Okay, never mind. We just have to get to 100. And by the tickers, we have the Hudson Bay ticker, which is massive. We will definitely get there. It's over for them. Alright, some of these little outposts out here, we're probably not going to occupy them, but we have the ticker without it. The United Kingdom is sending peace deals. Oh, that's it. That's the peace deal, actually. Let's not even bother with South Tyrol. Sorry, Italy. If the Italy player wants to backstab me, fuck it, I'll just ally Prussia again. Prussia's going to be a way better ally anyway. So, that's it. Boom. Oh! Oh my god. Ukrainian breadbasket. Okay, look at that. The name is going to be fucked. It's still there. And as I predicted, Red River Colony has become independent. It's a civilized nation, which is only a colony. I can do Place in the Sun on it and kill them. Nice. Fort Gary. Oh my god, look at that. Wow. And I can organize American territory, and I believe that'll give my American colony... Oh, my American colony has cores on all of it. Hill River colony right now, mate, I don't have the infamy. Give me a moment on that one, okay? We now have all of this shit. Let's build some universities. Look how much the previous people were neglecting this place. They didn't even build any universities. How could they neglect it so much? It's a disgrace, really. Stavropol Bay Company. Unironically going to secure the Northern Rhine with climate change in a century or so. What? Yeah, the USA is next. Okay, it's time to state Ural. They don't have the baby boom anymore. The baby boom's over. I lose Russification, but it doesn't need to be Russified anyway. It's Russian enough, okay? Primoria likewise can become a state as well. Nice. Beautiful. Amazing. So that's that. Now we just wait for a couple more events. Okay, channel point prediction. Channel point prediction. Let's say 3 years. Let's say the 1873, any LARP wars firing, okay? Will there be a LARP event war within the next 3 years until the end of 1873? Let's get that. The mission to take Hawaii? Oh, that would be a great idea. I'm going to sphere them. Fort Langley, right there. Fantastic. What's this? Right, this stack. I'm going to put units more towards the east, just to have a general standing army around the region. Mainly because of potential Chinese wars or something. Boxer Rebellion happening in 20 years or something. Ladoge beat you to it, Dias. It's over. Your reputation as a mod is in tatters. You know, I feel bad for Italy, but it's just the AI. It's just the AI. Who cares? And we also did, of course, get Banat's war goal. They're up to 1 million pops now. Oh, fuck, rebels. Come on, Banat. You just won a crushing victory. You can't just fall apart now. Now, in terms of event spam, how about the Ukrainian breadbasket is just one event for all of them, okay? Oh, here we go. I think we're going to end the channel point prediction here. However, don't end it, don't end it. This might not be a direct war. And if it's not a direct war, I call for a conference. Liberate the Balkans. This might not be a war, they might just accept it. Free infamy. Oh, I can't do that. So, how long will this be here? How long can I sit on this? Because, you see, I want to let my infamy go down by another 0.37 at least. Save the game. Okay, good point. Good point. We just need that infamy to go down below 22. And then we can liberate the Balkans. And hopefully take Constantinople. But I have a bad feeling that taking Constantinople will require extra infamy or something. That's a really infamous thing to do. I mean, We're in uncharted territory now. Britain and France and Sardinia stopped Russia from doing that before it reached this point in the Crimean War. But this time we went beyond that, so we're going to be really fucking infamous. Even more infamous than we were IRL at this point. The European powers are still alarmed. Trans-Siberian Railway. Boom. There's two paths in the crisis. Yeah, but is one of them more infamous? Yeah, one is maximalist. Oh, but I want that one. Are there sanctions in this mod? Are there? What's the actual limit? I envisage maybe I can go over 25 and hold people off, right? Prussia might deck on me. I don't know. China won't deck because they're unciv. I mean, the only person to worry about decking on me is Prussia. And, you know, it'll be a tough war, but I can hold them. I don't think this prediction is valid. No! If the Eastern Crisis leads to a war, it'll count. So if there are sanctions in this mod, if there is another layer of infamy, what is it? I don't know if it's going to lead to a war or not, but if it does, that'll be the channel point prediction success. If not, it's another victory for peace and prosperity. I'm fucking up my armies everywhere. You still get most of Ottomans. I want to go maximalist. There's no doubt about that. Hey, we're stating everything. Nice. You got max. What? I shouldn't sphere the Ottomans, because that'll probably fuck up all the events. Alright, we are now enough to... We now have enough infamy to trigger this. I'm going to take another save. No one seems to know anything. No one seems to know what the sanctions are, and no one seems to know what the infamy in the rest of this event chain is. 20 infamy for maximalism. No one fucking knows. Everyone stays quiet about maximalist. Is that because he didn't want me to know? The Odessa conference. Sanctions are 32.5. Well, I did take a save. Now, I'm very curious to see what we get with no compromise. No compromise. Denmark allies. Oh, this is gonna be a war. Denmark, yeah, I'm fucking terrified. That's a lot of infamy. I didn't get a modifier yet. Here, can I release enough stuff? Oh shit. Oh, here's a plan. We just release shit. Go down the infamy. I think it's time for Abkhazia to be independent again, don't you think? Tajikistan? Who cares? Astrakhan? Chechnya? That's ironic. Do these... Yeah, infamy -2. How many do we need to release to actually do this? We need to release like 15 countries. Crimea. Vancouver Island. 10 countries. Okay, what's Queen Charlotte? Yeah, we can release Hudson's Bay shit. What's Queen Charlotte Island? We can... Which one's that? We can release that. Where's that one? Charlotte's Island. Which one's that? You're gonna war Europe anyways, why kill infamy? Because of sanctions. I don't want sanctions. I just want to go below 32.5, that's all. You know? Let's look for Queen Charlotte Island. Oh, that? It's Russian. It's mostly Russian. I was told there are sanctions. Look, I took a save. Let's just see what happens. And if there are sanctions, it's probably going to come on the month tick. Also, I might be wanting to mobilize and bring armies. I don't know. We'll be fine. We're taking an army back to Europe. Everything I have is enough. We need stuff in the Caucasus. 1, 2, 3. Stuff ready to invade Ottomans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, enough. Here. 1, 2. Enough there. Yeah, we're ready. Sanctions are shite. Face the sanctions like a man, like real Russia. The main problem here would be if Prussia joins it, but that's nothing a quick mobilization can't remedy. Yeah, but I don't know what the fucking 20 infamy gives me, because no one tells me in the chat when I ask, so... I mean, Komodo there is just telling me it's about just Palestine. Well, how... You could have told me that before I took it, right? But I can always revert to the save if it's not to my liking. Okay, this is what it's going to be. Import cost, loan interest, immigrant attraction, diplomatic points, casus belli acquisition speed. Okay, that's nothing. Import cost might be difficult, but I have a good enough economy. Okay. Let's see. This better not be a containment war. Right? This needs to be the LARP. It's the Great Eastern Crisis, that's fine. Okay. And Prussia's in it, and the USA, and France, and Sweden, and Italy. So fucking everyone. Okay. That's nothing I can't win. Right, okay. None of my allies. Fucking Serbia. Serbia stabs me in the back. Half my allies don't join. We do have a mobilization of 576. So there is that. We can. This is not a war that we can't win. I think this is definitely winnable. This is another USA war, so we need to consolidate all our troops in North America and fight that. That's actually one of the most important fronts here. You know, we need to consider that. We actually have a load of troops in America. A very large quantity of troopers. Oh! The, whatever fucking... The Red River Colony, or whatever the fuck this was called, has suddenly become the Métis Confederacy out of nowhere. They've suddenly just changed. You know what? We're actually natives. Boom. To be considered... Oh, by the way, yeah, channel point prediction. This is the LARP war. Absolutely. Call it for the LARP war. And it goes along with the channel point prediction because the whole bet was about, you know, will a LARP war happen? And then the Great Eastern Crisis happened. And I didn't know when it would happen. So, it counts. Now, what's the strategy here? The Ottomans has a lot of troops. I think if we just quickly nail the Ottomans first, because my armies are really in position to do that. Everyone fucking stabbed me in the back. Just quickly wipe out the Ottomans. Gather a large force to start handling Prussia. And fight in America. Just let them try. Okay, this is more... Okay. Import cost, Diplo points, prestige. That's also nothing. That's fuck all. I can live with that. Everybody betrayed me. I'm fed up with this world. Now we need to get ready to deal with this French stack. Patreons, please. Yes. Get some Patreons in there. Okay, my Baltic bros have joined me. Let's get ready to wipe out this Prussian stack here. I can't blame Italy for joining against me, though. That's understandable. That's the only one that's understandable. But yeah, the mobilization is going to be fucking huge. And it's going to be taking a couple of bits of attrition here and there. 3 defense. Oh, actually, get the 3 defense back on there. Can you win this war? Yeah, it'll be a long one. And I definitely won't be fighting all of it this session. Or this stream. I will continue. But it's going to be a big war. There's no doubt about it. But it's a war that we're capable of winning. You know, 576 mobilized troops is nothing to scoff at. Right? I think it makes it possible. Oh, come on, boys. It's fucking Prussia's military attack is 14. How did they win that so quickly and get a stack wipe when I put her through defense? That's just annoying as fuck, to be honest. That's really annoying. Come on. That's not fair. The rally points are going to be so fucking full of people. It's not even funny. Alright. Reactionaries agitate an end to reforms. I think we need to keep this. We need to keep the miracle. Because it gives us a lot of good stuff. Never give up on the miracle. Keep it. Okay, next tech. Next tech. Military. Military tech. Breach loaded. This is not going to be an easy one. Even if it is single player. Okay, what's going on here? The Ottomans have put the bulk of their armies into the Caucasus. At least we're not at war with the UK this time. Greece betrayed me. What the fuck, guys? How is military tech making this much of a difference here? I mean, it's allowing them to stack wipe me and BTF on me where it really shouldn't. Oh god, France is here as well. Okay, this is going to be a very difficult war. Oh my god, France and Prussia moving in. Mobilize, boys. We're going to be falling back a lot. We're going to be falling back and holding a line. Look at these mobs. Oh my god. Right, I won a battle, but we have to fall back. Okay, alright. A Moscow stand. Oh shit. Rally points can go back here. Petersburg, Moscow, Tsaritsyn line. Yeah, maybe. The Yanks are moving in, get ready. Alright, keep sneering down the Turks. What's preventing me moving in there? Bulgarian military access? Oh, come on, Bulgaria. Fuck that. That's not really realistic or fair in any sense. Bulgaria revoking military access because of the infamy. Guess I should have kept them as a puppet. Ha ha ha. Oh, status quo? No. Ah, no, wait, guys, hear me out. The Ottoman Empire, this war will not end on this stream, by the way, so there's no point. The Ottoman Empire is the war leader, which means if I fully siege the Ottomans, I win the war, but I can't because they have islands and I can't get to them. There's no way of getting to islands here. Unless, I don't know, I'll just build fucking commerce raiders, I don't know. Gotta be desperate. But if there's a way we can actually get to those islands, knocking out the Ottoman Empire would be the good first move. The Armenians don't give mill access. Everyone fucking betrayed me. War score cost is not that big for me to release the Balkans. But here's the other thing, right? At this point, we're on a bit of a cliffhanger. I'm tired, we've been streaming for 3 hours. I could leave it here as a cliffhanger. And, yeah, I think we could leave it here for session 3. I don't want to keep going because it's too much. I need to come in another session with more energy to fight this one. Because remember yesterday when we had the Crimean War, right? I was really fucking hyped and we were really fighting that one. I need to build up some energy for the next one to do that. Because this is going to be a fucking tough war. And a tough fucking war. So refund the channel point prediction and we will come back at this. Possibly at the weekend. And as for more streams, well, we have Open TTD on Friday. And, you know, video coming soon. So there's plenty of stuff. By the way, I just want to say it for the record. OpenVic 2, the project has been renamed to OpenVic. So the command is still called !OpenVic 2. But it'll be renamed. I'll rename that command. That's another bit of news. And I might do a little update video on that. It's very, very good news, actually. And you can join my Discord. Great place. Hang out. Get to know some people. And follow me on Twitter for all the latest immediate banter. Fantastic. We don't want to associate with that other game. What do you mean? There's nothing to do with that other game anywhere. Right. Now that's it. We call the stream here. I thank everyone very much for watching. Shout out to TGC !mod. Check it out. Have your own Russia playthrough. Play any country here. Just load up the mod and admire the fucking map. I mean, damn. Look at all this. We conquered half the land that they've added to the North fucking hemisphere. We conquered these islands. But yeah, thank you very much. This is going to be possibly one of the most difficult single player wars I've ever fought. My god. And we're going to come back into it, session 4, really hyped up for it. This is like a multiplayer campaign level of sessions we're having. I'm not even joking. I think the amount of years we pass every session could easily be a multiplayer campaign. Because I'm taking it slowly. And to be fair, the mod is actually, performance-wise, holding me back to speed 3 maximum. When we are going fast. But I like to keep it slow and talk. And not play tryhardy. If I was playing tryhard, I would have eaten East Galicia and half of Austria by now. And maybe would have eaten parts of Prussia. Because let's face it, those are the optimal ways to play Russia if you're playing actual min-maxing, going for the objective best things. You start eating Germany and Austria. You get more literacy. And industrial pots and gold. That's what you would do if you were really tryharding. That's not how I'm playing. I'm going for fucking America. And we annex the Hudson Bay Company, because why not? So, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the modding. I will see you all for the next stream of this, which will probably be Saturday or Sunday. More likely Saturday. I have something on Sunday. Not a stream. Or maybe, I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that one. It might actually be next week. It might be Monday. Depending on plans I make for the weekend. Because tomorrow I need to work solely on the next video, the Bavaria. Did I just spoil the name of the series? Oh my god. Watch the trailer. And then on Friday, we'll have Open TTD in the evening. So thanks everyone. And I will take another save. And have a nice day. Bye.